Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the MDM Minute. So today's all about the Terra Resonator Plus, which was the third entry into the Terra Resonator line, which came into fruition at the beginning of 2018. And I want to describe some tips and tricks with the products that I've learned since I've been using mine, and feedback that I've gotten from other people. And I just kind of want to start off with the box. So, you know, the the logo, the symbols, all the way around the box help to protect, rejuvenate, cleanse, and keep the Terra Resonator pure for when it arrives. And the box is really, it's another piece in the mechanics of how the whole energetic system works. And whether you choose to place the TR on top of the box or leave it in the box is completely up to you. But I can't stress the importance enough that when these products leave, they leave my site, and they're being stored, and then they get pulled from inventory and off into the world that you go. The true names for earth, air, water, and fire are so powerful that it keeps everything inside: the Moldavite, the jet, the lapis lazuli, the quartz crystal plate, and of course the actual unit itself keeps it very, very pure. So when it arrives and you take it out, it's this conscious creation in there that just wants to get out and know you. And the TR Plus is the third installment in the TR line. And this is an absolute masterpiece on many, many different levels. The unit itself measures out at about 8.5 by 8.5 inches. The quartz crystal plate, which sits over the top, is 8 by 8 by 1/4 inch. Of course, you have 4 pieces of Moldavite, you have 4 pieces of lapis lazuli, and then you have a massive piece of jet that kind of sits in the middle in an inverted pyramid. And just take a look at what's going on in here. There's these massive energy channels that come up, draw up earth energy. The symbology that is placed in there is absolutely perfect to kind of balance out everything and harmonize it. So the TR Plus to date is really the pinnacle of this technology. The whole TR line was really a bold step for me and the team. I've never worked with any types of crystals or gemstones before. And, it's kind of funny. A lot of times when I have been developing products and services over the years, and I come to a point where I don't want to say I'm stuck, but I'm ready for a new piece of information. It's right there in front of me. And for years, shows that I've done, or podcast, or YouTube, or whatever, I've always, just kind of made fun of them. And then, it started with the Moldavite, and then it just kind of spiraled into this whole new world. I was like a little kid again. I found all these really cool products, and what these stones could do, and I have an edge. I can communicate with them. I see the energy. I know absolutely beyond the shadow of a doubt what works well with what I'm creating. And then again, each unit that leaves, all the everything in there is handpicked by me, and believe me, that's a very daunting process. I mean, I'm sitting on in front of several hundred pieces of jet Moldavite, and it's all screaming, I want to go in there, I want to go in there. And then of course the crown jewel, which is the quartz crystal plate that goes on top, is very, very unique. I've been asked, why haven't I gone with natural quartz? And it's really simple, folks. Anything in existence that has formed naturally over time has memories of everywhere it's ever been. And I learned this with working with the software programs that utilize water as a catalyst. You have to remove the memories. And to remove memories from quartz crystal in particular is very, very difficult. And I didn't want to go through that. I wanted to start off with something that was unique, and that is lab grown 99.99% pure quartz crystal, which is absolutely stunning. And because it's almost like a newborn infant. It just, a newborn infant has a very distinctive smell. the quartz crystal doesn't smell, but it still has that vibration of something new, and it's just right for when all of the pieces that make up the TR plus just push that energy up into the plate, and then of course whatever you place on top of it will vibrate higher. So I also get a lot of questions about, okay, why do I need a Terra Resonator? Well, that's a question that you have to ask. Okay, I'm not a salesperson, and everything I create has always been about you feeling it, having it call you. Now, there's no doubt that when you're in a gem store, you don't pick the crystals. The crystals always pick you. It's the same thing with any high vibrational product. You never pick the product; it picks you, and you have to feel that that coming into you and saying, yes, that's for me. Now, there's 3 in the line, and they're all different entry points and different price points, entry level, midline, and then of course the plus. And it's really about what you want to do. Now, like Aquaware, like any of the other products that I've created, there's a conscious creation behind these, and it's up to you to think outside the box. It's what you do. I create the perfect set of tools for you to derive anything you want. You're dealing with a piece of spiritual technology that is absolutely limitless. You can do whatever you so desire. So the school of thought has always been and will be that the TRs, first and foremost, are strictly for manifestation. And that's true right out of the gate. And I've given many examples about manifesting with these tools. Okay, there's a new technique I'm going to be playing with pretty soon, and I will share that when I've confirmed it actually works and what I've done with it. But knowing what you want is paramount, and the TR Plus is a much larger unit, has a lot more power, and it's going to produce results that much faster. The Mini produces results, maybe a little bit slower. You're really limited to space on what you can put on it. The midline's bigger. You can put stuff larger on there, and of course this is big. The Plus is very big, and 8x8 is huge. And you can write. So for manifestation, the trick is really what works best for you. So I give you a simple instruction set. You write it on ancient parchment paper. You get it off Amazon for a couple bucks, and you write it big, you write it bold. You start off with I am, but simplicity. I am. Never focus on the moment. What's wrong? There's nothing's ever wrong. Everything is always in divine perfection. And if someone is in a bad relationship, right? Or if you're in a bad relationship and you want to fix that relationship, or you want the perfect relationship, you don't focus on the now. You always put yourself in the future where things are happening. And the way this technology works in the quantum field and all that energy is, in the quantum field, there's only consciousness. There's only the now, right? And the past and the present are raging around us all the time. And just out, as humans, we use 5 senses to navigate reality. But just outside our 5 senses are just, outside our comfort zone. It's just this infinite world of absolute magic and endless possibilities. And when you want to tap into that, you have to declare what you want. You have to have that foresight. You have to write it simple. You have to make it bold. You have to direct. You are the conscious director of your own future, of what you want. So bold, forward thinking, never concentrating on what's going on now is really key to manifesting. Now, that's one piece of what this technology can do. Then there's a whole other one which is really, really wild. And that is all about supercharging anything you put on it. Anything from food. Someone, I was going to get to this, but someone in one of the YouTube videos commented about taking scotch or a bourbon, just like a cheap bottle, and just putting it on the TR that he has for a minute or two, and it changes the properties where it's absolutely amazing. Now, if you're an old-time Aquaware user, you absolutely know some of the intentions in there that do that already. Yeah, vitamins, any type of supplements, food, you want to clear something, you want to charge something. I did a video putting a 35-pound master crystal on the TR Plus, and it was amazing. It just cleared the negativity. Now, the thing that's important to understand about all the gemstones in the quartz crystal plates, these never have to be cleared. They are, once they're activated, they are perpetual. It's just constantly in motion and keeps on going, keeps on going. Now, if you feel, for whatever reason, that during your communication with the device, she wants to be cleared, you can always put it back in the box for a day and boom, it's done. The box is a protective womb. It's like that womb of serenity. It absolutely protects, rejuvenates, and you can also just put stuff in the box too, folks, and check out the difference. So this is the TR Plus. It's the third in the line of the Terra Resonators, and there's another surprise on the way pretty soon. Thanks, folks. Have a great morning.